Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna be checking out some Reddit, maybe cheaters, maybe not. We're gonna find out. So my husband's getting drinks with a coworker, and I'm terrified.
Okay.
My husband, 35 male, and I, 34 female, have been together for 9 years, married for 5. He was showing me a video on his phone. Big mess up, but yeah. Like, for someone who's not cheating, it's not a mess up because they've been good. So maybe let's have an open mind in this therapy session, okay?
Okay.
So, showing me a video on his phone the other day, and a text came through from a female name I didn't recognize. I asked who it was, and he said she's a colleague from the company that his company works closely with. He has text previews turned off. Why?
I don't know. I just got here.
He has text previews turned off, so I couldn't actually see what was said, but my suspicions were raised because it's like a lady he probably works with now closely at work, and you've never heard of her. Like, who doesn't bring their work home to gossip about their colleagues with their partners? Like, it's normal behavior to do that. So if you probably know about other people but you don't know about this new colleague and it's been more than a month and they've been working closely together, then something's a bit iffy. But you know what? Innocent until proven guilty. Now, I know this is wrong, but when he was in the shower that evening, I looked through his phone to see who this girl was and why she's texting him. You did the right thing. It's like a very normal response to, like, everyone's like, this is wrong. It's a very normal response. You would do the same thing. I found out that they've been getting coffee and lunch during the work week, sometimes to talk about work, sometimes not, sometimes why. If not to talk about work, why? Prior to last week, it was maybe once a month communications to plan these, but then she joined a board that he's on last week. So they had a board meeting and then seemed to go out as a group for drinks after until about 11. I did know that he was out with his colleagues during this time and wasn't concerned. Okay, he was probably like, I'm going out with the colleagues, but my question is, did the going out with the colleagues end up with like 9 o'clock, everyone's gone and it's just the two of them there sitting there talking for the next 2 hours, getting to know each other? Calm down.
Exactly.
I did know that he was out with his colleagues during this time and wasn't concerned. What is concerning though is that he texted her that night, making sure that she got home safe and telling her how much fun he had, but that he had been hoping to have more opportunities to talk with her instead of everyone else. Okay, my question is, you're supposed to remember the date, the exact date he was out and the time, and then go to the colleagues whose names you do know and check if he went and texted all of the other colleagues like, oh my gosh, I hope you went home safe. Because if he did not, yeah, your bells should be ringing. The next morning, he texted her good morning and asked her to drinks one-on-one next week. She agreed and he said he couldn't wait. I mean, it's polite to say you couldn't wait, but he's the one who initiated the good morning. Do you, like married men, do you say good morning to all of your friends that are females? Of course, I looked her up, normal reaction, and she's a very beautiful woman, probably in her mid-20s. I asked again, I'm doing this for work, cause no, I'm thinking about the mid-20s for work. He's 35 and she's in her mid-20s. Let's say. I asked again later who she was and what their connection was. He reiterated that she's a colleague and is helping get him connected with exciting opportunities in her organization. I know he's been really focused on networking and she has a lot of high-up community connections that it looks like she's introducing him to. She's 20-something and he's like a bit older, probably older has worked longer in the profession. So shouldn't he be the one connecting her to opportunities, which in which case he would not have to be the one texting her first? Or is she a daddy's daughter who like has like high up connections even though she hasn't like built her portfolio throughout their organization type of thing. So that's a bit iffy. Okay, he's also a friendly guy who likes to be involved through board work and professional groups. I don't want to go scorch earth and accuse him of anything inappropriate since my insecurity has been a major issue. Well, at the end of this, we'll find out if he's cheating, then we'll know if her insecurity has just been her intuition telling her to be on guard all the time. And if he's making her feel like she needs to be on guard all the time, then why is she still there? Since my insecurity has been a major issue we've had to work through in the past, but I'm terrified he's going to cheat on me. Would this send off alarm bells for you, and how would you respond without accusing him and ruining the marriage? So first off, alarm bells already ringing. It absolutely makes sense. First of all, why is his notification turned off? Like, why is that turned off? And because the only people who are supposed to have access to your phone are like people who are your friends, and you don't go around giving strangers or your colleagues your phone. So why is the notification turned off if you're worried that people will see stuff? That's a bit iffy for me. And yeah, she definitely has a right to have her antenna turned out. Pretty woman, and he's trying to hang out with her, saying good nights and good mornings. That's a very iffy. There's a commenter that said, if nothing else, he has a crush and is sliding straight into an emotional affair. Definitely. Not knowing him, I couldn't say, but straight to physical would be some guy's response if she's reciprocating the interest. True, because he asked her for like, let them go out and have drinks, and she said yes. So the commenter edited to add that I have female friends and I have never texted them good morning. Exactly what I was saying. And in this case, like, my normal reaction, my adult reaction would be, get you a very handsome looking, well-connected professional friend that would connect you to the community, and in the end we're all going to be connected. It's going to be one big ass community. So get you another in your own place of work, get close to someone so that if he cheats, you're just watching and waiting. If he cheats, you cheat, and then there's going to be one big community.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
No, actually that's not good advice. As a therapist, how does this make you feel? Okay guys, what would you do in the comments? At this stage, what would you do in the comments? What would be a reaction to this? Because I feel like the best way to educate people is like educate them, like put them in the same shoes so they can understand. And she responds to that comment by saying, it all seemed professional up until last week, but yes, he was the one reaching out to plan things and would occasionally steer the conversation away from work, asking her how her day was, if she has any plans, saying that they should do something together over the weekend, and she seemed to shut it down. Oof. But now, after last week, it seems like she's saying yes, and the text from both of them got much less professional, with smiley faces, multiple exclamation points, that sort of thing. How would you recommend handling it? Now, commenter says, based on the conversation you've seen, he's generally the one initiating the contact. And that's one thing I was about to say. Like, especially when she was like shutting things down, it'll be like, dude, you have all of these and you're going and chasing someone. You look very, very stupid when they're not even responding to you. You're trying to cheat and they're not even responding, but that's just one more insult you can throw into an argument. Yeah. So a few days later, about 5 days later, she comes back with an update. Well, you were all right. Oh no. Sorry. I continued to monitor his texts without saying anything, and he continued to be flirty, texting her good morning, telling her how he couldn't wait to see her and how happy he was to hear from her throughout the day. They did go out for dinner and drinks the other night. It sounds like it must have gone well, since they are now having flat out conversation to set the framework for their, oh my gosh, they're making plans. Oh my god, did she like duplicate the phone? Does she have a copy of his phone on her phone? And you're just watching it, and that must be really terrible to experience, because you're watching your partner, who is supposed to be like someone you love and trust, cheat on you right in front of you, and it's making your stomach churn every time you see a smiling message and they're like doing it right in front of you.
Absolutely.
They've discussed that they want to keep things private. Oh wow, private and out of work that she doesn't like that he's married. Oh wow, it's just one little inconvenience, like, I don't like short guys, but because you're nice and well, you have a lot of money and you're really sweet, I'm gonna date you. So normally married men is not her type, but just because he's him, that's why she's doing it. Because what do you mean she doesn't like that he's married? I cannot be a therapist. I think I'm going to fight. She doesn't like that he's married, but they want to keep things out of work. That they both have mutual feelings and are going to continue and are on the same page about everything. And that she initially didn't want to start this, but has developed feelings she can't ignore for a married man. While my husband told her that he's always had these feelings and couldn't resist her. Oh my gosh. Did she give him dinner that night? And what was in it when he came home? Like texting that and then come home and you know exactly what he has been texting to other people. Not sure if anything physical or probably it definitely has. But I'm assuming it did. Oh no. But anyway, she should be keeping this for like the divorce, obviously. She needs all of this evidence.
Absolutely.
I thought I would be heartbroken, but now I'm just furious. I'm getting my affairs in order to confront him and end the marriage. Thanks for all the feedback and advice. I really hope there's an update, and if there's an update, I'm definitely making a new video about it, and I'll probably attach this one like at the start of the video and say go and watch this so you know the whole story and you're not just caught off guard. But yep, I'll definitely be updating you guys. But like, it's so annoying seeing the whole affair take place in front of you and you're so pissed about it, and there's literally nothing you can do. You cannot be like, stop, don't cheat. Because what would you guys do? Would you confront him, or would you have evidence that something physical has happened, so you have like a concrete reason to say he cheated on you? Or are you going to like maybe hold your breath and try to stop him, like, don't cheat, come back to me? What are you guys going to do? Because she should just be making sure his assets are okay and thinking of that should take half of it, and hopefully she's like just making way less money so she can take him to the dry cleaners. That was it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the comments, because what would you do in this situation? Bye guys.